Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Today is going to be legendary, it's going to be micro legendary, it's going to be Fortnite, the micro or legendary micro series. I'm not going to be all in this, I'm getting quite a lot of them, particularly the fantasy ones, and these are all fantasy with a couple of exceptions here. So I've got the Ice versus Fire set, and we've got the Ice King, the Ice Queen, Molten Valkyrie and Molten Batterhound. I hope you see the Ice Queen and Valkyrie in 118 scale. I've got Moisty Merman, who I've got anyway 118. I've got Raven, or is it Raven? I've got Lynx. I've got Meowscles. And loose, I've got Wukong. I'm so excited. I hope he comes in 118 scale. I've got Rustlord and I've got Red Knight. So I'm going to be looking at these all now. Look at them individually and articulation on a couple of them maybe, and see how they scale some other small stuff. Okay, so let me unbox these boxed ones, set them up, and let's get into this. Okay, here they are. This is how many? I think that's 4, 4 and 3. That's 11 figures, is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 11 figures that came in the post the other day that I've ordered. They do look really good. Let's take a close look. So let's start with the Ice King. Now he does have an issue. His issue is his hip here is so loose it can't hold a pose. Now you can fix that easily. I made a video on it a few years back, so I have to excuse the poor quality. I'll put that video in the top right of your screen over here somewhere. How to fix loose hip joints. But it does look good. I think it looks better than the 118 scale. Nice sort of knives as well that he comes with, very cool. And again, I think these guys are great things, sort of fantasy tabletop gaming and whatnot. Ice Queen, one of the best looking out of the whole bunch, I think. She looks fantastic. Real sort of Games Workshop Kislev Ice Queen vibes going on there. Very, very nice. That the use of the blue in the eyes and so forth. She looks great, I think. Molten Valkyrie. Another nice looking figure. Very cool, nice sort of magical mace or something there. Oh, let me stand her up first. And then we look at Molten Battle Hound. He looks good. I prefer the 118 scale, so you can take the helmet off, but he's nice looking as well. Very, very cool. Then we come to, is it Raven or Raven? Another one with slightly loose hips is this one, unfortunately. Okay, let's come to Raven. Very fancy looking, very cool. But there's no, it's just flat face. There's no features which I don't like, but very, very cool. These are really good in 118 scale for the lower legs for doing fantasy customs. It looks nice. Lynx, who can work for fantasy or sci-fi. I think I have to do a paint job on her, but looks good nonetheless as well. Another nice sort of mini figure here. Meowscles, my least favourite, but he's in the 4-pack, so I had no choice but to get him. However, those knives that are his are great because they wrap around the fingers with knuckle dusters. How cool is that? Or brass knuckles as some people call them. Very, very good. What's that say on his arm there? Let's say links on his arm or something, but it looks very, very cool. Next up would be Moisty Merman, or Moisty, whatever his name is. I've got 2 of him in this scale. I think he's a great looking figure, and he can work for sci-fi or fantasy as well. Bit of paint work required, but a nice looking figure. And comes with a sort of video camera on a stick. Now for the 3 that I had come loose, so never mind. Dominoes. Rustlord, fantastic, so cute. I mean, the 118 scale Rustlord is a great figure anyway, and this guy is one of the best here as well. He just looks so, so good. Red Knight, who's a great 118 scale figure, and it also looks fantastic as fantasy in this small scale here. I'm not sure, these guys are probably around about 135 scale. We'll do a size comparison, or measurement and comparison in a little while. Then Wukong, who people are dying to get in a 118 scale. He looks so good, the Monkey King. I'm a big fan of Monkey Magic, the TV show from the late 70s, early 80s. When I was a wee boy, so having like a Wukong in this scale is fantastic, great for fantasy. I do have a Monkey King 118 scale, not Fortnite. I'll stick it in top right set of videos for you. Who's pretty cool as well, but this is a great figure. Okay, let's look at articulation. Articulation will be roughly the same order of them. I'll take no, I'll take them to be slightly better articulation. Red Knight. So head, left, right, up, down, and there's a side to side. Arms all the way around to the side. Get over flat. Bicep about 90, and the hands rotate. Waist head turns, but there's nothing else. Hips pretty good, but a bit loose. Forwards is good. Backwards is a little bit. Knees under 90, and there's nothing on the feet. Now in this scale, the best, or in this approximate size, the best articulated figures you can get would be Archicore, then maybe Acid Rain B25. In fact, these guys are a perfect match for Acid Rain B25 and Star Wars Mission Fleet. Okay, so how do they scale with some other figures? Well, I've got here sealed in plastic, which I have to open now. Okay, it's coming. A Halo figure from Mega Constructs, Mega Blocks. So let's get. Oh, he's definitely looking a bit smaller. So let's get a size comparison. You can see that the Halo guy is, oops, a fair bit smaller compared to the Legendary Micro Series. Let's look at an Archicore figure. I'll stick him in the middle. Let's put this guy standing here so we can see. An Archicore figure, which is 1/35 scale, is about the same size. A little bit smaller again, so maybe these Legendary Micro Series are 133, 132, 134 scale, slightly bigger than the Archicore. Let's also look at a Mega Constructs, Mega Blocks horse, since I've got one here. Oh, can't see that. Let me zoom out a little bit. And the horse scale as well. In fact, these guys should be able to ride the horse. They've got the hip articulation, if their hips are a little bit loose. And because I'm sort of doing fantasy, oh, look at that. That's fantastic. Because I'm doing fantasy, good thing I've got like 3 horses from these guys now. They look fantastic on the horse. And it does scale well with them. Doesn't look too big or too small. Possibly those horses look too big for your Mega Constructs, your Mega Blocks. Maybe. That horse is about up to head height on Wukong, the Monkey King there. So yeah, they are great figures. The joints are a bit loose, but as I said, I've put a video on how to stiffen up loose hip joints for you guys to check out. And again, excuse that video, it's quite old, had a much lower quality camera then. What do I, Moisty Man doesn't stand up, okay. So that can help alleviate and sort out the problem with their hip joints. But I do like these Legendary Micro Fortnite figures. I think they're great for tabletop gaming. They might be doing an army, but maybe a dungeon crawler game, you know, whatever description. I'm thinking sort of like a Hero Quest or an Advanced Hero Quest, which is a great game, but so hard to get older these days. Sort of a tabletop game. These guys would be fantastic in that, or just make your own. Great figures, loads of variety. They look the part. I'm glad I picked them up. I'll be picking up some more in the future. Okay, please check out the Patreon and support the channel if you feel like it, and subscribe to my YouTube if you've not done so already, and check out the videos. There's over 1,000 on the channel. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.